Joining me now is our business reporter, Edward Boyd. Ed, let's start with inflation. Economists are expecting it to fall to 3.5%. That's still higher than the RBA's target band.
Yeah, look, one economist told me last week inflation is falling like a feather rather than a stone, which is what most people were expecting over the past few years. You raise interest rates aggressively like lots of central banks have, and inflation usually comes down pretty quickly. But this time, it's not coming down as fast as expected. It is falling, but it's falling pretty slowly. So Wednesday we'll get the quarterly CPI numbers, which are the really accurate figures that the Reserve Bank pays particular attention to. We'll also get the individual month of March inflation numbers as well. But it's the March quarter inflation, which is the key one ahead of the next RBA's board meeting. But the fact is, inflation, if it does come in as expected at 3.5%, it's still above the target band for the Reserve Bank, which is between 2% and 3%, and they're really aiming to get it to 2.5%. So basically, inflation is roughly 1% really above where the RBA would like. So in other words, it means interest rates are going to stay higher for longer in Australia, and they are staying higher for longer around the world as well. But Laura, just this morning, the stock market, we should have a live chart we can put up. It lost 3% last week. Usually when there's a strong sell-off like there was last week, particularly on Friday, you can see it's bounced back pretty sharply this morning. So US stocks did well on Friday US time. We've got a lot of tech companies on our stock exchange that lost quite a bit of value last week. They're now bouncing back here in early morning trade to kick off a shorter trading week this Monday, because obviously there is the public holiday for Anzac Day on Thursday.